Mercedes-Benz VISION EQXX goes 1000 km on public roads in one charge. As Mercedes-Benz's most efficient vehicle ever, the VISION EQXX concept is no mere show car. The experimental electric vehicle is meant to evaluate future technology, with an innovative 100 kWh air-cooled battery, streamlined aerodynamics, and efficiency-enhancing cabin electronics. Supposedly, it all adds up to a range of more than 620 miles, or 1,000 kilometers, with overall energy consumption of 10 kWh per 100 kilometers. But theoretical specs are only as good as the paper they're written on. As such, Mercedes-Benz decided to put its idea to the test via VISION EQXX, a 626-mile trip on public roads from the company's electric software hub in Sindelfingen, Germany, to the coastal town of Cassis, France. The journey would comprise significant elevation changes, winding two-lane roads, and several miles of restricted autobahn driving. What's more, the route would be open to the public, subjecting the VISION EQXX to construction zones, traffic jams, and slack-jawed onlookers swerving in for a closer look and a photo. The ESH is one of Mercedes' newest facilities, housing the teams that research, develop, and evaluate the company's infotainment, electric propulsion, advanced driver assistance, and cloud-based services. The facility employs hundreds of people on site, but cooperation comes from Mercedes' other development offices, everywhere from Beijing and Bangalore to the Bay Area. In addition to the human resources, the ESH also houses a variety of simulated and dynamic test beds. One such machine tests out an autonomous driving brain by feeding it the digital equivalent of a public road. A visualization of the simulation appears on a computer screen, allowing engineers to monitor how an autonomous vehicle would handle the sudden appearance of a pedestrian on the freeway, for example. Another location in the facility allows developers to evaluate how an electric vehicle would operate in a variety of climates and road conditions, all without putting a tire to the road. In fact, a huge amount of Mercedes-Benz's research and development happens in this simulated state, before a car is anywhere close to roadworthiness. As such, the EQXX's passively cooled lithium-ion battery, active aerodynamics, solar roof panels, and wind sensors all had to work well in the real world, giving Mercedes engineers the data they needed to make the trip in one charge. With a wealth of easily digestible information available, it's clear that the automaker wants the transition to EVs to be as seamless as possible. The EQXX boasts a number of interesting materials and construction choices to keep weight low and strength high, but almost folks will see is how graceful and organic it looks. A long tail and 2.0-inch narrower rear track help improve aerodynamics, while strong haunches and a tapering roofline ensure it looks planted and muscular even as it cuts through the air with a drag coefficient of just 0.17. Weighing in at 3,869 pounds, the concept is light for an electric vehicle, which also helps its 241 horsepower feel a bit stronger than that number would suggest. In fact, the EQXX actually has a better power-to-weight ratio than the 5,467-pound, 329 horsepower EQS 450 Plus. Punching it on the freeway, Friday man had no trouble carving through heavy, slow traffic at 75 miles per hour, driving with the kind of authority that comes with spending hours and hours driving this very vehicle, through challenging Swiss traffic no less. The EQXX's cabin is long and low, which means you sit close to the floor with your legs out in front of you. Narrow windows and a hot rod roofline contribute to some claustrophobia too, not exactly what you want in a car that's lower than most McLarens. But once I'd grown accustomed to the sightlines and the constant barrage of car-spotting paparazzi, I began to relax and enjoy the accommodations a bit more. The unique interior materials feel modern and cassetting, especially the 70s chic shag carpet, and the ultra-wide infotainment is both useful and beautiful to look at.